Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Hatchets here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 115-day blog post that Treyarch put out, and supposedly it's supposed to detail some more stuff, give us some more information about the Firebase Z DLC 1 map that we're getting for Cold War Zombies. Now, before we begin this video, I'm going to have to ask everyone to comment, like, and subscribe. A large portion of you guys who don't watch my channel are actually unsubscribed or not subscribed, whatever you guys want to call it, and the ratio is like not ideal, guys, between the amount of people that watch my videos and are subscribed and the people that watch my videos and are not subscribed. So let's improve that ratio a little bit if you guys want to help me out. And I just wanted to kick off this video by saying that I'm a little bit disappointed in you, Treyarch. I thought that we were going to get a Firebase Z DLC 1 Cold War Zombies trailer today, but you gave us another blog post. But we'll take it or leave it. This is what we have. Let's be grateful, I guess. This is the best we can do. And today is actually 115 days, so we're celebrating element 115. If you're new to zombies, you don't know the whole storyline. 115 is the element that is responsible for causing the outbreaks in the fictional COD zombie storyline. So it's just a cool little rock. It's actually from a meteorite, if you guys didn't know that. So we're going to begin with what it says right here. Subject, it's that time of year again, 115 day. Objective, news, date 1/15/2021. Celebrating 115 day. And it looks like we have another image from Firebase Z. So this capsule right here, I don't know, it looks pretty weird, but that's what it looks like, that thing from D Machina that you use to suck up Orlov. So you put Orlov in that capsule. It's part of the Easter egg step, and honestly, I don't even know what that is, but that looks pretty cool. And we do see some sort of perk in the background, or maybe that might be a power switch or something. And then we see a control room back there. That control room kind of looks like the Europa custom map or the Horizon Draka room with the dragon with all the computer screens. It kind of reminds me of that. So let's read the caption real quick for this picture, and it says January 15th is upon us once again, and we've got plenty to celebrate with the zombies community. For those unfamiliar, January 15th or 115 day is a special time when we take a moment to share a preview of what's to come in zombies. That's funny because I don't remember them ever doing this before, but okay. Showcase some of our favorite creations from the community and throw in a little double XP to top it all off. So if you guys don't know, double XP is going on right now, I think until January 19th actually in Cold War. So level up your weapons if you're trying to get Dark Ether, and that double XP actually helps a lot for that. So this year we decided to kick off the festivities a little earlier than usual with the launch of our first ever Zombies Free Access Week. Like I've been explaining in the past 3 videos, I don't even know how many videos actually, Zombies is actually free to play now. So if you guys want to play Zombies, go ahead and play it. Just download it completely for free. New cranked mode, the addition of Onslaught Raid, and support for the new Wakizashi sword in Zombies. You guys are probably surprised that I can actually pronounce that now. I looked it up, so I know how to say it. But that wasn't all. And then we have more information on Firebase Z, but I wanted to add that I knew that 115 day was most likely going to be a day to reveal that the free access is coming to the game for Cold War Zombies. So I told you guys not to build up any expectations here, but I guess I was falsely optimistic and hoping for a trailer. So it says Firebase Z unveiled. Yesterday we revealed the title and release date, and they have a hyperlink for the blog from yesterday. For the next chapter in the Dark Ether story, Firebase Z will arrive on February 4th during Season 1, free for all Black Ops Cold War players. Today we're excited to debut the official logo and narrative details for our next Zombies map. So that's the Firebase Z logo. We got like the Soviet star right there. That looks pretty cool, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. In less than 3 weeks, Firebase Z, I guess this is like some basic sort of storyline we're getting, like a vague one from this blog, but in less than 3 weeks, Firebase Z will introduce zombie fans to an all-new location set in the jungles of Vietnam. Ding, ding, ding. I was completely correct with the location, with all the leaks that I was putting out, along with new characters, new enemies, new gameplay mechanics, and much more. And in keeping with Zombies tradition, a badass new wonder weapon awaits. Ooh, I wonder what the wonder weapon is going to be like on this. Maybe something similar to Zetsubo, because it kind of is giving me Zetsubo vibes, or actually Shinonuma vibes as well. They kind of have like the same kind of jungly looking area. And now, without spoiling too much, let's get into the story so far. All right, so we have some storyline here. We're going to read this real quick, guys. So it says Requiem versus Omega. Dimensional breaches continue to open around the world as both Omega and Requiem work in the shadows to ensure the secrecy of their discoveries. The greater public remains blissfully unaware of this deadly new arms race between East and West. As the two sides continue to study the Dark Ether dimension and Ethereum crystals found within, each strives for an advantage over the other in the ongoing Cold War. The bad news, Requiem has has fallen behind. So I guess the Soviets are ahead because Omega Group is the Soviet scientist foundation that is discovering and basically experimenting with all these zombies. All right, so Omega Group's newest research outpost represents the resounding successes in harnessing dark ether technology for their own gains. Equipped with an on-site dimensional gateway, they've acquired the ability to send soldiers and other conscripts into the dark ether to harvest Ethereum crystals straight from the source. Wow, so it sounds like they're able to actually make zombies at the source now because they're getting these Ethereum crystals. So as a result, Omega Group's scientific breakthroughs in the last several months have far surpassed anything Requiem could have imagined. So the United States is lacking behind, and the Soviets are looking for some sort of way to harvest these dark ether crystals to use the zombies as soldiers, because if we remember in the D Machina storyline, which I also have to explain, guys, in another video that is, but they're basically trying to get an edge. The Soviets are in the war with a soldier that doesn't die, who doesn't need to be fed, and basically it's just a super soldier zombie. And we have another picture right here. This looks like some sort of, actually now in the context of that last paragraph, that might be some sort of dark ether Ethereum crystal harvester or something like that, or that might be the teleporter that they're using to access those dark ether crystals. So that's pretty cool, guys. And we do see a bunch of Omega Group stuff. We see the hammer and sickle, so we know that that's Outpost 25, Kason once again. So destination, now we're getting more on the location, I guess. With the destruction of the Project End Station anomaly site in their wake, Grigory Weaver and the agents of Requiem turn their attention to a far greater threat, a new dark ether outbreak site in Southeast Asia. After learning Agent Maxis has been captured by Omega Group, Weaver deploys Requiem's strike team to infiltrate the facility where she's reportedly being held, Outpost 25. So Samantha Maxis has been trapped in Outpost 25, and they're sending American soldiers to go free her. This is basically the same picture that we got before, but I guess Maxis is showing them the pictures so they know how to rescue her from Outpost 25. Against all odds, Requiem forces will infiltrate the outpost to rendezvous with an Omega Group informant. So I guess there's a traitor on the Omega side. Save Samantha Maxis, and above all else, survive the new horrors that await them in this abandoned research facility. So I guess Samantha Maxis is absolutely abandoned in Outpost 25 with a full-on Soviet zombie outbreak going on there. That sounds insane, guys. So in the coming weeks, we'll have more Firebase Z story details. Treyarch, you were supposed to give us those today. I'm disappointed in you. And the official gameplay trailer to share in the lead up to launch. So I guess we're getting a future gameplay trailer. I mean, they should have gave it to us today, but whatever. In the meantime, let's dive into the additional content coming to Zombies as Season 1 continues. So this is kind of like a part of Season 1 Reloaded. That's what they're calling it. I'll put a picture of that up on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's a bunch of new multiplayer maps, and Express is coming back as well, so that should be pretty fun to play. So new perk, Tombstone Soda. We knew that Tombstone was coming for a while now, but now we have a definitive date as to when it's coming. I thought it was going to come out on 115 day because that would have been appropriate to do so. So as we may have not so subtly hinted on New Year's Eve, we're bringing a 7th perk back to Black Ops Cold War Zombies alongside the launch of Firebase Z. But Treyarch, you asked, what's so new about Tombstone? Thanks for asking. Great question. So I guess we're going to get the tier upgrades now. When deciding on the next perk to introduce to Zombies, the design team reviewed the full history of every perk and ability from the past that centered around death, and ultimately rolled them into an incredibly useful perk for Black Ops Cold War. Honestly, Tombstone was pretty useless. In all honesty, like on Town, I didn't really like it, but that probably has to do with map mechanics because Town was so big, or Transit more properly. If you guys want to be specific, not Town, but it was such a big map that by the time you tried to get your Tombstone back, you actually died. So it was kind of useless. So Tombstone Soda is all about manipulating and cheating the consequences of death, and you'll need it against the forces waiting for you in Vietnam. I think that's a little bit cap right there, but okay. Unlike its first incarnation in Black Ops 2, the new and improved Tombstone Soda will now transform the player into a shadow within the dark ether after being downed. Kind of sounds like the Ether Shroud. In this shadow form, you'll be equipped with weapons to help give you a fighting chance to revive yourself. However, if your health is reduced to 0 while in shadow form, you're dead. So I guess you're no longer immune to zombies. You're in some sort of ghost mode and you have weapons. That's pretty different. So now we're going to look at this picture describing it. So it says Tombstone Soda Tier 3. When down, to become a shadow in the dark ether armed with your weapons that can revive you. If your shadow loses all its health, you die. So it kind of seems like a second chance sort of thing. Not like the traditional Tombstone Soda at all. And obviously it costs you 15 Ethereum crystals, or no, it costs you like 3 to upgrade it all the way. Maybe more. 9? Yeah, I think so. But anyways, the first tier is Shadow Form can regenerate health. The second tier is increased down duration to 60 seconds. And then the third tier is on death, drop a Tombstone stash that saves your weapons, equipment, and resources. Interesting, guys. So fortunately, Tombstone benefits only get better from here. You'll be able to grab a can from the Tombstone perk machine in Firebase Z. So I guess there is going to be a specific perk machine for that. It's just not going to be implemented within the Wonder Fizz. And you'll also find it in the Der Wonder Fizz. So yeah, I didn't read that, but you can also find it in Der Wonder Fizz in D Machina on February 4th. So there's not going to be a specific perk machine for Tombstone, but it's going to be within the Wonder Fizz thing. So you can pick it up at a Wonder Fizz. When in doubt, just remember those timeless jingle lyrics, rest in pieces, down for the count. And there's going to be new support Scorestreaks and Intel as well coming on February 4th. So this is kind of just like an informant of everything that's coming new within Season 1 Reloaded with the Firebase Z Cold War Zombies map. So February 4th will also bring 2 new support streaks to call against the Undead, the Devastating Artillery, and Always Satisfying Napalm Strike. I mean, that's fitting for a Vietnam map. And we love the smell of crispy zombies in the morning, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. This is nothing new. And the new Raid Onslaught map, so they're showing that as well. And there's a double XP weekend. I just explained that, but it's going from January 15th until 10 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesday, January 19th. Just some little specific dates for you guys so you know when double XP ends, and then the free access week, and then they end the blog off showing some of the community artwork that people have been putting out. These guys are pretty crazy with the renders, and it's pretty cool. So check that out on Twitter, check out the blog post, and you'll see all this type of stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.